Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at headlines from our city, our state, and our country. And we take a look at your comments, ideas, and suggestions as to how to best connect with Puerto Vallarta as a community of English speaking locals. Today is Monday, June 5th, June 5th. Today is Monday, June the 5th. Or 5, whatever. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to welcome you. As always, I hope you had a restful weekend. I hope you were able to stay cool because it was balmy here in Puerto Vallarta. I see Albert is joining us from Woodland Hills. And Albert, you were in my mind this weekend because I saw an article online about walking sandals, the kind you like to wear. Apparently, Walmart in the United States makes its own brand or sells its own brand of walking sandals that are as good as Birkenstocks and other more expensive brands. Why do I know? I'm not in the United States, but when I read about this, I thought about you. Anyhow, we are here as always, happy to welcome everyone, particularly those of you that are watching for the first time live. If that is your case, feel free to let us know. And you can do that by writing the word new in your comment, and we'll give you a nice little welcome. If there is something really important that you want to share with everyone, it helps a great deal if you add a capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment. That way we can spot these comments later on as we get into the comment section. Of course, it is Monday, and as you know, Mondays usually there is either a lot of news to share or not so much. Today, our news section features mostly Guadalajara stuff. So it seems like Guadalajara coffee and headlines, but that's okay. There are important things that I want to share with you and some that you might find interesting. So let us dive in, and let me put the news notes on my screen and bring you up to speed. Actually, before we dive into the Guadalajara stuff, please remember that the Hot Sale, Mexico's largest online sale celebration week, ends tomorrow in case you want to do any last minute purchases. And in case you're wondering, the most popular tourist destination among those considering shopping for a trip during the promotion has been Puerto Vallarta. Event representatives have indicated that the behavior among potential shoppers has exceeded pre-pandemic expectations, and this is all very good news. They also mentioned, interestingly enough, that the most popular international destinations are Orlando, New York, Miami, and Madrid. Hot Sale continues today and tomorrow. We've shared the website in the past, so I don't think we need to share it again. All you have to do is search for Hot Sale online and you are going to find it. Now, moving into Guadalajara, we have three news items or three things that you may want to know. The first one has to do with the Gay Pride Guadalajara parade, which took place this past Saturday. in our capital city, of course, bringing together 300,000 people and 50 floats and a large number of allied businesses. A second parade is scheduled for this coming weekend. So, because there are two organizing groups in Guadalajara. So, if you missed the first parade, the second one will take place on June 10th. Of course, if you were in Guadalajara this past weekend, you endured record high temperatures as the heat in the city registered 38 degrees Celsius over the weekend, all part of the heat wave that seems to be hitting the country. If there's any comfort in this, it is the fact that at least humidity is low in Guadalajara, so it's not like you're walking around drenched in sweat like you do or like we do here in Puerto Vallarta. Now, the last thing I want to share, and it has to do with Guadalajara before we go on to our second batch of news and events, is you have mentioned a couple of times, well, a couple of you have, that you're interested in shopping for furniture in Guadalajara and don't know the ins and outs of it. We've shared some alternatives, people that can take you on tours, this, that, and the other. But as long as we're talking Guadalajara and considering this inquiry about furniture shopping, I'd like to introduce you to Expo Mobile. This is a furniture expo that takes place in Guadalajara twice a year. And as I understand it from friends of mine that go on a regular basis, it provides an excellent opportunity to have direct contact with furniture manufacturers and companies dedicated to interior design, lighting, and so forth. It is a huge event and highly recommended for anyone interested in furniture shopping. The next edition is coming up mid-August, so this might be the best time for you to start planning your trip. I had a conversation about this with our dear friend Eric from the Joint Co-working Hotel. Eric tells me that he never misses the expo. He goes twice a year because he likes to go to Guadalajara and he's always looking for new furniture for his projects. So there you have it. If you need a good excuse to go to Guadalajara and you are interested in furniture shopping, this expo might be the right ticket for you. Let us take a look at the weather just to see what we can expect. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. If you worship the sun, now's a good time to go out and pray. Oh, yes, it is. It is 28 degrees. It feels like 31. Our humidity is at 60%, and our temperature in Fahrenheit degrees is 83. Balmy. Our weather forecast for today says humid, with mostly clear skies throughout the day, with a high of 31 and a low of 24. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we can expect a humid day with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day, with a high of 30 and a low of 23. And Wednesday, rain in the morning. Rain in the morning on Wednesday with overcast skies in the afternoon. Chances of rain, 23%. So let us hope that we get some rain. We will have a high temperature of 30 and a low temperature of 23. I am ready for rain. I hope you are ready for rain, but I mean, it is that time of the year and it could be very much appreciated. Moving right along, a couple of events caught my eye this morning that I wish to share with you, along with some of my very own events that I want to provide announcements for. But first, we begin with our friend Gina from Whiskey Kitchen, who will be offering a wine pairing class on Saturday, June 17. The event will feature 5 wines and 5 food selections with a southern touch. Space is limited, so if you're interested, you may want to head over to the show notes right after the broadcast. And also, we had previously announced a decoupage class by Handmade Vallarta, and now they are announcing a Milagrito heart painting class. These are small embossed hearts made out of tinfoil and then painted with acrylics. The class will take place on Sunday, June 11 at Vivero Wine Bar. And of course, we've finally reached the week for Sounds Familiar, notable cases of music plagiarism. This is going to happen this coming Thursday. We'll be looking at music instances in which pop musicians, for the most part, pop music borrowed either harmonies or melodies or context from classical works of music. So you may know some of those, and you may be surprised by finding out that some of your favorite songs may have been inspired by classical works that you are not familiar with. So that is the purpose of the workshop, or the presentation rather. It's going to be this coming Thursday, um, June the 8th, from 5 o'clock local time to 6:45. I know Facebook says 4 o'clock, but I'm having this eternal fight with Facebook and the events that I post. I don't know why, but it's happening. And also, I want to announce, this is a new announcement, since July is right around the corner. My second music appreciation presentation of the month is going to be a close look at two quintessential American composers, Aaron Copland and George Gershwin. I chose these two for a number of reasons, but primarily because not only are they remarkable musicians, but they also help define what is considered as the American sound as far as composition is concerned. I'm excited about that. And this one is going to be on Thursday, June 22nd, again from 5 o'clock to 6:45 as usual at the Joint Co-working Hotel. Now, the last event that I want to tell you about is also my own, and this is something that has been brewing for some time. You know, here at Coffee and Headlines, we want every event to be successful. We really do. We really want people that advertise and promote their own events to do well. But we also want to be able to find these events with enough notice so that we can promote them accordingly. And it bums me out whenever I run into something that I missed only because it was not well promoted. It could be a nonprofit event. It could be a singer making a debut. It could be an art exhibition. So it really bums me out, both as a consumer and also as a communicator. And also as an event organizer, I need to be thinking constantly on whether I am doing the best job I possibly can when it comes to promoting events. I'm sure I'm not alone in that boat. So for those people in town, whether you are a nonprofit agency, an art gallery, a business, a musician, a performer, anyone that is involved in producing events and is concerned about getting these events to the minds and the hearts of the public as best as possible, I am happy to announce a new workshop that will take place on Tuesday, June 27th. This is called Promo Prodigy, Elevate Your Event Promotion Game with Free Tools. And this is right. We are going to only mention tools that you can put to good use that are free so that you can promote your event. In this first edition, the event is going to be from 4 to 6 on June 27th, but the Joint Co-working Hotel is going to throw a little meet and greet reception after the event to give us an opportunity to connect with one another and brainstorm and network so that we can be more mindful of each other's events. So I'm very excited about this, and I hope you are too. This is going to be a great opportunity to hopefully help empower small operations. I'm talking about people that don't have their own person to handle their Facebook accounts and so forth and so on, to increase promotion in all the events that we want to attend and celebrate. And that is pretty much the end of our broadcast. Let us now dive into our Chit Chat section. Did I miss any other announcements? Nope, not for today. So let's take a quick look at your comments this morning. I saw that Logan's watching. So as long as we know that Logan's watching, we want to say happy birthday, Logan. I know it's your birthday. That's what Facebook tells me, and that's what Luna told me. So have a great, great birthday today. Let's see. Lots of good mornings as always. Thank you very much. Let's see. Albert says, regarding walking sandals, thank you. Wore my Skechers out in Puerto Vallarta last visit. Well, hop over to the nearest Walmart and maybe you'll find a good deal for 35 US dollars. Let's see. Karen says, I wear my Birkenstocks and Skechers year round. Yes, even in the Minnesota winter. Well, there's a Birkenstock shop here in Puerto Vallarta, but I'm terrified to walk in because I know that the prices are going to be crazy. So there you have it. Let's see what we have. Luis Gibson from Punta Negra. I heard interesting things going on at the beach in Punta Negra. Somehow somebody is trying to make it private. Maybe I'm wrong, but I saw a photo online that indicated that some bars or barriers were placed in the beach. I hope it's not unfriendly. Let's see what else we have. Karen says, is it Logan's birthday? Of course it is Logan's birthday. And yes, he's turning 21. I love it. Here's a cue. Thank you very much. Does anyone happen to know if Hotel Susana is the same Hotel Susana that would have been here in the fall of 1967? Appreciate any insight as I'm doing some research on Martin Luther King. Fair enough. I actually don't know the answer to your question, Pat. I would think of getting in touch with the hotel directly. I hope they will provide you with some information, and I hope you find other useful answers in today's broadcast and in the future. Let's see what else we have. I think we're done. Oh my goodness. And there is Logan. See, today is Logan's birthday. So this is what we have for today. I'm going to go back to work. Well, this is work, but I have lots of things to put together for these workshops that are coming up. I'm really excited about them. So if you know of anyone that is interested in the music workshops, the music presentations, if you know anyone that is interested or could benefit from better event promotion here in Puerto Vallarta, please help me spread the word. I would very much appreciate that. So that's it for today, friends. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I hope your week begins very, very, very well. Have a good day, and I'll see you again soon.